Accelerating application modernization requires an effective deployment mechanism and optimal quality assurance. In this demo, we showcase how DevOps Deploy and Test Hub can empower your journey with cutting-edge capabilities shown on the screen. We'll explore how proven application model architecture will make complicated liberty-based deployments a lot more simple with an intuitive process designer. Handling deployments with numerous dependencies poses challenges. Take, for example, our application mod resort, consisting of UI and API components. Let's dive in to see how our solution simplifies this process. This is the source code for the application, and deployment is managed by DevOps Deploy. When I expand the dev environment, you will see all the components in one place, greatly simplifying the process. DevOps Deploy seamlessly integrates with plugins like Jenkins for building. Clicking on this version reveals the WAR file built from Jenkins, with a convenient link back to the Jenkins pipeline for traceability. Modernization often presents us with complex environments and build processes. However, DevOps Deploy offers an intuitive process designer that allows simple drag and drop to define and customize your deployment end-to-end. You can see it's using Liberty. Moreover, you have the capability to track the deployed binaries over time in dev, QA, and prod environments, which enhances visibility. I will now deploy the newly built code. We can select the version we want to proceed with from inventory and submit it. Now deployment begins, automatically managing dependencies based on configurations set via the process designer. Now you can observe that the build process is executing the API deployment first, followed by the UI deployments. A key challenge in speeding up modernization is swiftly creating and integrating effective test cases. To address this, we can rapidly create and seamlessly integrate API and UI tests into the deployment process. You can expand the API test information for the API component of the Mod Resort application to ensure comprehensive quality assurance. We can also check the UI test which has been seamlessly created via recording the workflow. DevOps Test Hub provides AI vision capabilities to generate test cases from visual drawings, including handwritten diagrams or wireframes. This allows for proactive test case generation during development, speeding up the modernization process. To do this, copy the application URL. Add the web application and other details. Pull in the design assets, such as wireframes or any UI representation, and adjust the selections. Start recording the web UI tests and arrange the flow, starting from the initial invocation and following the test path. You will observe that test steps are being recorded from the UI wireframe itself. Provide the necessary inputs as needed. Now, stop recording and complete test generation. You will see that test scripts have been generated with just a few clicks, without the actual application running. Now run the tests. It will automatically execute the steps, match the output, and generate a report of failed and passed test cases. Doing this manually would take a week and could only be done after feature development. We achieved it in minutes, shifting quality checks left and accelerating modernization with AI vision. Finally, this can be included as a step in the deployment process. Another powerful feature is comprehensive inventory visibility. We can track the version of components at different stages, enabling us to make informed decisions quickly to accelerate deployment and, ultimately, modernization. Let's take an example where something goes wrong, and we can't find a quick fix. We know a set of component versions that work well together, so we'll promote the tested versions to the next target environment using the snapshot to handle complicated dependencies effortlessly. We can create a snapshot easily. By saving and viewing the configuration or component versions, we see what's included in the snapshot. This is particularly useful for complex modernization tasks, and then we deploy it easily using the tools. Imagine finding the correct version of each component. It would be a nightmare, but with snapshots, it becomes a task that takes only a few seconds. In essence, IBM DevOps lies at the heart of modernization, expediting the process and significantly mitigating risk.